Hello guys. This is the part 6 of the Depressed Kacchan series. I hope you enjoy. Warning. Self-berating, mentions of suicide, self-harm. The next day, at Class 1 AGC, without Bakugou. 4:35 p.m. Mineta dropped face first. So that's when Kiri said, he needs some milk. Bro, I actually regret being bros with you right now. Totally hilarious, yes. I totally thought he's referring to his height. Pensive face. You're embarrassing me, Kaminari. Man facepalming. Well, at some point, that makes sense though. He do need some milk. Smiley face. I'm still here. Now you're not. Uraraka Ochako removed Mineta from the group. Nicey. Hello. Todoroki Shoto is online. Hi, Deku-chan. Shining bonjour mon ami. Yes, bro. So, it'll be Kacchan's birthday soon, oh yeah, and start of new school year too. After the spring break, that is. Kaminari changed the group chat name to Class 2A. Bro, Bakugou isn't here, this ain't Class 2A. Yaoyorizu Momo added Shinso Hitoshi on the group chat. Oh, right. Bakugou-kun isn't here. I'm going to add him. Wait, don't add him yet, Yaomomo-san. What's the plan? We gonna surprise Kacchan bro. How is he feeling? Would the surprise be alright with his mental health? Well, with the things going on. Is he not getting better, Midoriya? How he acted earlier denies that. He was so close on blasting you. His mental health deteriorated too much. We don't even know if he wants us to be near him or not at all. But it'll be his birthday. You celebrate birthdays. So, I stayed with him last night. Bro, really? Oh, I heard him sneak out. Kiro. So that's why there wasn't fallout after what happened. But I don't know, before we sleep, he's fine. But when I woke up in the middle of the night, I saw new fresh scratches on his arms. Bro, you know sleeping with him won't change things back to normal, right? He needs an actual therapist. I do think his pain lessen a bit. Sleeping on another classmate's dorm is not listed as a prohibition, so I will let this pass. I agree with Ojiro-kun. He needs therapy, or he'll end up hurting his classmates even more. The teachers tried convincing him. Well, that's what All Might said. His phone. It's bombarded with numbers of therapists the teachers send, but he ignores it. What about his parents, Deku-kun? I would not advise to get your hopes up on the entity that brought Bakugou to life. My father has no hopes at all. Not all parents. Aunt Mitsuki thought it was just a phase, according to All Might, because of everything he's been through last year. Ow, that brat would get back up soon. He's weak but he's not stupid, was the exact thing she said. I am right. What about his dad? Growing up near the Bakugou residence, I at least know that if Aunt Mitsuki said no, Uncle Masaru has no choice but to follow. That is fucked up, dude. Goddamn Asian parents. I didn't expect much, but this welcome is rather surprising. I'm sorry, Shinso-kun. Y'all thinking too much. His mom's probably right. Kiro. Comparing people's suffering to a phase is just disrespectful. Depression is not a phase. Surviving with your head choking you and your heart stabbing you is not an easy feat. How do you know? Do you know Bakugou? Nah. I see him as an arrogant bastard. He is an arrogant bastard. And fuck you, because depression doesn't pick people by who they are. You could see the most optimistic person you know fall dead because of that shit. It just hits. Have you? Yeah, back in middle school. Because of my quirk. But survived it. Therapy is the wisest thing you could offer him for his birthday. Dots because they don't know what to say. Right. I apologize for talking so much. Gonna be frank, I don't like it when people take depression lightly. We don't even know if he really is depressed. Yeah, no one would really know until that person attempts sway peep. Shinso-kun, that's me, telling the truth. Yes, I told you before and I will tell you again, you will be one of my mons. Smiley face. But Kacchan doesn't want therapy. He needs it. If you're so pro about all this, then why don't you go and talk to the bastard? Since you're so experienced on this field, I decide not to bite back at that, but know one thing, you're probably that one kid throwing tantrums because your friends didn't side with you. What did you just say? You can, at least, read though. Okay, before another fight arises, please stop. There would always be fights because Bakugou still isn't getting better. Of course the fight would still be about Bakugou. Well, of course. A number of people here doesn't know what understand means. Instead of fighting over what Kacchan is going through, why don't we all just do something to solve it, to make things return to normal? Fucking out. Zero Hanta left the group. What a shit. Peace was never an option, Anyway, at Shinso Hitoshi. When would you move to our dorm? At the start of the new school year. That's good, dude. Are we still gonna plan for Bakubro's birthday? It will be 2 weeks from now, 2 days after the school year starts. Spring break would start in 2 days. I actually have some ideas. Just like that, most of the Class 1A people starts their plan for Katsuki Bakugo's birthday. 2 days before hell went loose. Deku also slept at Bakugo's room that night. It's been nice, but the thoughts doesn't magically disappear because of some cheesy shit. The night started off as something good, something happy. They talked about nonsense things until the other fall asleep. At first, Bakugo thought his shit-ass thoughts would be gone for good, because someone's there with him. And that someone is the living proof that Bakugo still has a reason to stay. That he deserves everything a normal person could have. And that someone is so fucking special. But that someone is also the living proof that Bakugo is the worst person there could be. Because he was the one who once ruined that someone's smiles. And always is the cause of that someone's tears. That was when his fucked up thoughts come rushing back. That instead of brushing that someone's hair off his face, his hands stop midair and return to their rightful place, on his arms, silently gripping and pinching until the thoughts stop. Bakugo would fall asleep after that. And wake up with that someone's hand on top of him. And of course, a warm smile and good morning, Kacchan. Bakugo would be lost on Midoriya's light all over again. They part ways whenever they're at school. Deku would go and check up on his group, then Kirishima and Kaminari would accompany him throughout the day, even if he doesn't speak to them. But he learned not to push them away either. Things are pretty normal at school except Jirou and his group avoids them like a plague. During lunch. So I totally agree that they should get together already. You know, it's getting pretty awful. It's spring. Love should bloom. Bro, it's only been 2 days, what are you talking about? Dude, I would never sleep at a certain person's bed if I am not dating them. Bro, I am sure he could hear you. Oh, then he better talk me out of it. Bakugo wanted to roll his eyes. Anyway, damn should the class know they're sleeping together, bro, shish. Ah, shitheads. At least their endless shits prevents his thoughts from fucking his head up during the day. The lunch break ends, class continues, hero trainings and maybe him and Midoriya interacting a little, it already sums up Bakugo's day. It might not be the ideal shit everyone would go for, but it's a little better than what he had for weeks, months. Bakugo was on his way back to the dorms when it happened. That day, the day before the spring break. He forgot the book required for his homework underneath his table, so he decided to return to their room. There, he found the girls chatting. It wasn't really his behavior to eavesdrop, but when he was about to walk in, he heard something that made him stop on his tracks. Can you believe it? We have a bully as a classmate. Ah, it ticks me off. Damn, what's with Bakugo and his really great timing? Am I supposed to reply or nah? I'm gonna go. What? First you tolerate him for being a jerk to Denki, now you accept him even though he has a trash history. Mind you, he bullied Midoriya. All throughout mid-school. How did she? Does this mean the whole class already know? Disgusting. Ha, that didn't hurt at all. Really. Kiro, I understand where you're coming from, but you have no idea about what's really going on, so keep the shit to yourself. Why the hell are you defending? It is not proper to talk about someone like that, but Hagakure has a point, it also doesn't sit well with me. Even Yaoyorozu. So, should we do something? No, right, because that is not our business. I feel bad about you people. Trying to defend someone who clearly doesn't deserve defending. Right, damn, invisible bitch spitting facts. Bakugo couldn't help but affirm. Deku and the others wasn't supposed to defend him. He was supposed to be alone. Mina, say something. You've been friends with that monster. There was a complete silence after that. Uraraka, Jirou and Asui stood up and took their things. Bakugo took that as a cue and left. Without sparing the room any second glances. He also wants to hear Mina's opinion, but that don't matter anymore. Everyone sees him as the monster he is. As they should. At the common room, 5:30 p.m. Todoroki passed through the common room to get water. There were few of his classmates gathered around the sofa. He couldn't help but hear what they're talking about. Zero was kinda right, I guess. Doesn't mean Bakugo was truly a villain. What Zero said was way over the line. Yes, it is over the line. The darkness could make someone do something they're against with. Isn't that a bit away from it? Bullying Midoriya was Bakugo's will. But it is apparent that they are changing. It is not our business to begin with. Do you feel comfortable going to class with him? I don't mind. I was treated badly because of my appearance. I don't want to do the same to someone without knowing everything. I've been bullied because of my appearance, too, so I really hate bullies. Bullying is bullying, no matter what the reason is. I respect your opinions, oh, Todoroki. You're here. Yes, Todoroki was there and he has been standing by the sofa for a couple of minutes now. Do you want to say something? Todoroki thought of it for a minute. Then he replied, except for calling people names and screaming every day, Bakugou hasn't done anything to hurt any of you. That is all. Todoroki then proceeds his mission, which was getting his water. He wonders who spread the word. Maybe someone overheard. That night, Bakugou locked his door. He sat on the cornermost of his room, hugging his knees against his chest, finally letting the thoughts engulf him whole. An hour passed. No signs of damn Deku. Why is he waiting? He intended to spend the night alone, he even locked his door. Why is he still expecting? It's only been 2 days, why is he feeling like this? His classmates must have convinced the nerd that he truly is a monster. But Deku won't believe that, right? Of course, Deku wouldn't want to be left out. Deku would leave him behind. Deku treasures his friends. Where is he? What's happening? Why? Why is Bakugou Katsuki alone? Another hour passed. His thoughts got worse and worse every minute he spends alone. There were moments when he could even hear ringing on his ears. It doesn't hurt. He's numb. He's just there, drowning on his thoughts. Or maybe his arms hurt. A little. Maybe his head throbs. Maybe he's a bit out of air. Then, he spots his phone on the ground. He picked it up. No notifications. No anything. No reminder or even a simple message from Deku who he unblocked days ago. No one cares, of course. Should he call his parents? They probably won't care. It has always been like that. Or maybe they care. Maybe. But his mom would probably just tell him how weak he is. Yell how he's not the son she expected to have. Like how she always does. Then his dad would be reliant on his mother, pushing him to comply to whatever the hag tells, forcing him to shut up even when he was just defending himself. He has no one to call. Should he call Kirishima? He's just next door. The guy would probably rush to his side. No. After pushing him away so much, Bakugou knew he lost all his privileges to be Kirishima's friend. Or anyone's friend. Or even be around anyone. Or breathe. Minutes later, Bakugou's phone lit up and vibrated, signifying that someone is calling. He tried to focus his tired eyes on the name of the caller. It's his mom. Bakugou doesn't know if answering right now would help him or not. But still, he did. And he wished he didn't. That night, the Deku squad decided to have their own review night before the start of the break tomorrow. On Todoroki's room, 10:35 p.m. So, the right word is, benevolence. That is correct, Midoriya-kun. I noticed you have been improving on your vocabulary. Oh, right. Kacchan and I study whenever he feels like it. He's great at English. Totally not envying you right now. Happy crying face. Wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Midoriya frowned. It's not like him to forget something. Midoriya, have you told Bakugou that you will be having a night with the friends? Oh shoot. Midoriya wouldn't forget about that, Todoroki-kun. Although he appeared to have forgotten about Bakugou-kun's past behavior. How did he? He wasn't there when they talked about it. But, Midoriya won't mind that, this once. For the sake of their friendship. But anyway, he has to go. Kacchan would be waiting for him. Not you too, Iida. As the class rep, it bothers me. But I trust Midoriya's judgment. The girls, Kiro, they don't know a thing except someone spread about Bakugou. Okay, stop. I'm gonna go. Is there something wrong? I forgot to tell Kacchan we were having this study night, Todoroki-kun. He's alone right now. I will go with you. You have been overexerting yourself for Bakugou-kun, Midoriya. That will not be good for you. Oh god, let's just let Deku-kun do his thing. Kiro, I don't want to go through another explanation. As his friend, this is not acceptable. Midoriya doesn't want to get through this again either. So he stood up, grabbed Todoroki's wrist and dragged the guy out of his own room. When the two arrived in front of Katsuki's door, Midoriya hesitated to open it. He'll be fine, right? I wasn't gone for long. I don't know. Is he easily triggered? Midoriya gripped the knob and turned it. It was locked. Midoriya, why is it locked? Kacchan. It's me. Open the door. Midoriya. Midoriya continues his knocks. Kacchan. I'll break your door open. Midoriya. Not now, Todoroki-kun. Kacchan isn't responding. Check your phone. Midoriya frowned but still did anyway. On his phone, he saw tons of notifications. He clicked one of them. It's an article. Bakugou Katsuki, allegedly a bully back in middle school. Proof from one of his previous schoolmate. Midoriya couldn't read anything else except for that. His phone already slipped his hands. This shit. Midoriya. Then a really loud explosion was heard. It was so loud that it brought ringing to their ears. And it came from Bakugou's room. Kacchan. So it will be Kacchan's birthday and I decided to end this series too. Because I wanna do another one. The next part will be the last one.